Okay, so we have a which is bigger problem on the board today. We have a comparison of 2 to the 68th power versus 12 to the 20th power. And so at first I don't really know quite where to start. But what we want to do is we want to get some kind of comparison point so we can try a few things. My first thought was, let's compare 2 to the 4th, which equals 16 directly to 12. We know 16 is bigger than 12. Then we need to build this power up to get it to look something like that. What we could do is we could just take, let's start with, we could take the 20th power on both sides. So we could say 12 to the 20th is going to be less than 2 to 80. But the problem with that is 2 to the 80 is greater than 2 to the 68. So we would like this to be more like 2 to the 68 over here. Next thing we could try, this isn't going to work, but instead of multiplying, taking this to the 20th power, we could take it to the 17th power. So 2 to the 4th to the 17th equals 2 to the 68. And if we do the same for 12, we can say 2 to the 68 is going to be bigger than 12 to the 17th. That doesn't really help us because 12 to the 17th is less than 12 to the 20th. So this isn't really working. I think we need to do, the tricky thing with these is I'm starting with the assumption that 2 to the 68th is greater. Usually you have to kind of pick a side and try. So I tried 2 to the 68th being larger, but that didn't really work. So what I'm going to do, let's try it the other way, and let's try, what if 12 to the 20th is bigger? And I think what I'm going to do is, let's look at 12 squared, which is 144. Then we want to find a power of 2 that's pretty close. That would be 2 to the 7th. We're actually trying to now, we want the 12 side to be greater. 2 to the 7th is 128. So 144 is greater than 128. And now to get this 2 to 20, let's just take exponent 10 on both sides, right? So that's going to be 12 to the 20. And that's going to be greater than 2 to the 7th to the 10 power. And that's the same thing as 2 to the 70th. Now we're in business because 2 to the 70th is actually greater than 2 to the 68th. So from this reasoning, we can say that 12 to the 20th is greater than 2 to the 68.